Hi guys, got a gear review for you. A friend of mine gave me this Sigg water bottle, so I thought I'd shoot a quick video. Went to the Sigg website. I'm going to read off a little bit of history for you. Hopefully you'll find it entertaining and informative. So I'll get started. Sigg, Switzerland dates back to 1908 when metal processing specialist Ferdinand Sigg established an aluminum product factory about 30 kilometers outside of Zurich. Along with his colleague Xavier Kung, the two men combined their love of metal and the strong belief that aluminum is the material of the future. Their product line, which was called Sigg AG, was initially comprised of saucepans, frying pans, and bottles, all of which were sold rapidly and were immensely popular. By 1958, Sigg had thousands of products that were all manufactured in the company's own rolling mill and drawing shop. It was in 1990 that the course for the future of the Sigg bottle was determined. A new shape, still typical of today's bottles, was developed and the quality achieved was superior. The beautiful shapes and designs of the bottles was one of the reasons that in 1993 Sigg was incorporated into the Museum of Modern Art in New York. In 1997, the company was bought by an investor group and changed direction to focus on its number one star product, the Sigg bottle. So I'm going to skip ahead here. And it says, Backpacker Magazine conducted a relentless field test of leading water bottle brands. With the service of a 100-pound cannon packed with golf balls, they were able to destroy all of the target bottles except one. Following the bottle barrage, they dubbed the Sigg the world's toughest water bottle. I've carried this around only for about a week now, and I can confirm that this is a really tough bottle, and it's really resistant to abuse. According to the Sigg website, they say that in addition to the aluminum exterior, there is a special proprietary coating on the inside. And they say, accordingly, that the interior coating is resistant to fruit juice acids, energy drinks, and alcohol. And the lining is supposed to be taste and scent neutral, which means that you're not going to have any lingering smell or taste from the last beverage that you drank. Also, they state that it's resistant to the buildup of bacteria, and the liner is baked into the aluminum housing, so it won't flake or chip even if you dent this bottle. So it's pretty tough. So you guys might be looking at this and be wondering, well, why should I get this instead of a Nalgene bottle, or why should I get this when I already have a Nalgene bottle? So I'm going to start with the bad points first. First of all, expense. This is more expensive than an Nalgene water bottle. I'll post up the price on the details section on the right. Second of all, this is a little bit heavier than the Nalgene bottle. Even for the same size, it's a little bit heavier. Not a lot heavier, but if you hold the tube, you can tell that because this is aluminum, it's metal, it's heavier than the polyethylene Nalgene bottle. Third, it's not clear, which means whereas in a Nalgene bottle I can just look at it and eyeball it and know how much water I have left. You can pick it up and have an idea, but to really tell, you're going to have to unscrew the cap and look inside. And that leads me to the cap. Now, Nalgene has a wide mouth, so you can open it up and clean it more easily to get inside of it, and I just like the wide mouth, whereas the Sigg has a narrow mouth, and so it's going to make cleaning a little bit more difficult. More to the point, because it has this narrow mouth, Sigg recommends that you don't put this in a washing machine. You can, but they say because the mouth is so small, it's going to be hard for water to shoot in to clean the interior. They recommend using just warm soap and water in a sink. But it is dishwasher safe if you wanted to wash it. But they recommend just hand washing it. Also because it might wear off the logo. But really, I buy my gear to use and abuse, not to keep it pretty. But on to the good points. Like I said before, durability. When it comes to durability, hands down, the Sigg will win just because it is a metal body. After that golf ball test that I heard about, really, this will take the kind of physical abuse that even a Nalgene bottle won't be able to accept. There are certain things that limit the durability, though, but it's pretty much on par with a Nalgene. Number one, it's recommended that you not put boiling water inside of either of these bottles. I mean, it'll just mess with the coating. And number two, it's recommended that you not put liquids in either of these bottles and then put them in a freezer to freeze because it'll crack the casing. But that goes for the Nalgene as well, so that's a tie for that. But when it comes to physical durability, the Sigg wins hands down. Another thing that I like is the cap. The cap seems to be a little bit more durable than the Nalgene, whereas you have this little strap. I'm not saying this is given out on me at any time. This has been pretty durable. This is just a thicker, more, it's a stronger kind of hook for something to hook onto. So when it comes to durability, yes, the Sigg wins. The second thing, though, in a mark of marketing genius, Sigg contacted different artists around the world, and they marketed their bottles with different designs and colors. And because of that, people have jumped all over these bottles. I mean, I see them all over the place, and they're pretty cool. Let me just point this at the website and give you guys a quick look. You can go there yourself to the Sigg website. But as you can see, just a variety of pretty cool designs. And because of that, that's just like, it just draws in people. I like this jazz bottle one myself. I just think that looks really cool. Anyways. When it comes to this bottle though, I've carried it for about a week. I quite like it. I like the fact that I can throw this around, bang this around, and even whereas an Nalgene I would be afraid that it would get rough or it would scratch off. I think honest wear on this bottle will look kind of cool, all the dents and all the different cracks and stuff like that. So I'm not really worried about beating around this bottle. And also, I mean, if a Nalgene doesn't do it for you, or you're really looking for that Sigg styling, this might be something that you want to look at. I think they retail for about $22, which isn't that much more than an Nalgene, and if you can get exactly the bottle that you want, that's great. The fact that it is made out of metal, though, might give you some hassles if you're traveling with this versus an Nalgene, which is plastic. But really, I mean, when you stick this separately onto the metal detector, they're going to know that this is a water bottle anyway. I've noticed that when I put water in here and drank out of it, it is true. It's very scent neutral and taste neutral in terms of putting beverages in. Although I've tried to use more water than anything else just because I hate having to clean it. Because of the lining and because it's aluminum, they do market this as BPA free, so you don't have to worry about that. And also they say that there is 0% leaching, so you don't have to worry about anything leaching into this bottle and transferring over. They also say that you shouldn't be afraid that the fact that this is made out of aluminum, it's pretty much virtually impossible for you to get like metal poisoning or anything like that from this. But yeah, it's a great durable bottle, great styling. If you're wanting to try something different and Nalgene doesn't do it for you, you might want to check out Sigg. So that's my little review. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.